Hello, and welcome to the movie review for Old, which came out in 2021. Now, I haven't done a movie review for a while, so I'm just going to start by saying that the movie reviews will continue. Um, Unfortunately, I just couldn't get a chance to sit down and film them or actually even talk about them. So we're going to do them in this podcast format, and hopefully, you'll be um, you'll actually get an idea of how good the movie is. I'm in the middle of doing some stuff to the studio, so there won't be many videos with me on screen. But let's talk about this movie. So, the moment the movie starts, I thought to myself, wow. And the reason is because of the opening titles. And it was quite interesting to see because the way the words make out the name of the movie, they use Times New Roman or a font very similar to that, which is obviously an old style font. And I just thought to myself, that is so bloody clever. So I really appreciated that. And from that moment on, I was actually hooked. I was like, yeah, okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be good. Somebody's taken time to figure this out and just do that with the title. So we've joined this family who seem to be having some issues. Well, the parents are having the issues. It's like they're going to be getting a divorce. Now, um, they decide to go on holiday and make sure that the kids have, their last holiday together as a family and that it's a good one. And, well, that's the plan anyway. So when they do get to the nice, lovely resort, it is actually kind of odd, but you don't see that straight away. Um, but yeah, it was actually quite interesting. Um, the way everybody was introduced was good as well. It was introduced through the kids. So, well, at least the boy of the family and one of his friends whose uncle actually worked at the hotel. So fast forward a few minutes into the movie, you kind of get to know the people, and you get to know a few little details about them. One of the things that happened in a cutaway scene was that a lady was going out for a swim and her body just came back floating, well, came back dead, floating in the water. Yeah, so there was a bit of a mystery to this story. Obviously, we already knew what was going to happen. Even the synopsis on IMDb pretty much tells you what's happening, and it all happens in the space of one whole day. But this movie was actually really good. I liked the music in it. It wasn't too overpowering, and there was a few good jump scares, I would say. I really don't want to spoil it because I think it's actually a good watch. I even watched it a second time with a friend. That's how good it was. I wanted to show everyone how good it was. So obviously it's got its flaws, but the acting was good in it. There was a couple of actors that were really, I thought they did really well, and I think it was just really well put together. Obviously, we even get a cameo this time of M Night Shamalama Ding Dong, and he's got a bit more of a speaking role in this one than any of his other movies. But um, it was kind of convoluted in some respect. But I just like the journey that the people went through, and obviously, I'm not going to be spoiling anything to say a lot of people died. um, but yeah, I would suggest you go and watch it. Visually, it's stunning in some respects. There were parts of the movie which were blurred, but there's a reason for some of that as well. But I noticed it being blurred in a couple of other areas, and I don't think that was intentional. And obviously, because it's a M Night Shyamalan movie, you're gonna have a really weird plot twist at the end of it as well, and you may have seen it coming, or you may not have seen it coming, but it's fun nonetheless. So I actually liked Old so much that I watched it again, and it was fun the second time round as well. So I would suggest you go and watch it with a friend, watch it with a loved one, and you'll feel old. You will feel old, trust me. I walked out of the cinema thinking, I'm old. And yeah, it was fun. So my rating on this, oh god, I still haven't figured out a rating system. So it's good. I would say, what would I say? Out of 10, I would say 7.5. Actually, we don't do halves here, so let's call it an 8. I I give this movie an 8. So, guys, thanks for listening and watching. If you're watching, please like and subscribe to the channel so I can start making a lot more videos and better videos once I get my little studio set up. Until next time, have a good one.